Hello, everybody. I'm Isker, and it's time to watch RWBY. I'm actually watching it a bit late this week, so I've been trying to dodge spoilers online. It's gone all right. Last time, let's see, we finally saw Whitley's, grand scheme to take over Weiss's spot to be the heir. Let's see, we saw Crow get injured. Those are the two main things, and then Crow asked Ruby the same question that Ozpin asked Pyrrha, which, based on the title of this upcoming one, Much Needed Talk, I imagine that might come into play here. Anyway, I'm going to hit play on this so I can keep talking. Okay, that's enough of that. Whitley's a bit of a, well, always knew he was a snake. Kind of figured that fairly quickly. Jacques is, kind of an ass. Kind of figured that one too. Weiss threw a little bit of a tantrum throwing, her room out of sync. Or symmetry. I still find it curious how he's going to, outside of just throwing a bunch of money at the problem, which probably is how he's going to do it, how to keep Weiss at the house, considering she still has her sword, which I can't pronounce the name of. I've tried. I just butcher it terribly. And, I still have my giant backlog of reaction videos to watch for Volume 4. It's up to, maybe 100 some odd videos. One day. I'm actually doing this after I get off work on the 1st. So here we go. Let's see where this, runs into. No, Crow's not dead yet.
Really? No questions?
Of course we have questions. This is just a lot to take in.
Imagine you told him about Salem.
Sure, of course.
Maybe one or two.
Maidens. They're powerful fighters that don't need dust to use magic.
Yeah.
And there are 4 of them?
Yep. Always.
Which means that whenever one of them dies, the power transfers to someone, a female, that they care about?
Whoever was in their thoughts last. Important distinction. Best option, it's someone we can trust. Regardless, their souls become combined, in a way.
And that's what you were trying to do to Pyrrha.
Combined, huh?
The night the tower fell. You were trying to turn her into one of them.
The previous Fall Maiden, Amber, had been attacked. She was young, inexperienced. And the assailant, who
She was putting up a pretty good fight.
somehow managed to steal some of her power, but not all of it. We were afraid that if we didn't do something, the rest would go to her as well.
So you forced it on Pyrrha.
We didn't force anything. We explained the situation and gave her a choice, and she chose.
It's not much of a choice, really.
You heard her.
Oh, so that's why Aspen wanted it, so he didn't get the blame for it. Yeah, I can understand why John might be a little upset.
That guy, Tyrion. Why was he after me?
Well, you definitely painted a target on your back with what you did at Beacon. I told you having silver eyes is a rare trait, and the fact that you're someone that was able to use them seems to have upset some very powerful people. Not many people know about the silver eyes, but those that do aren't very happy that one has surfaced. That's why I've been keeping an eye on you. Wanted to make sure you were safe. All of you.
No, let's be fair, Crow. You really only care about one.
Why not just travel with us? It seems like that would have been way easier.
He was using you as bait.
Look, I wouldn't put it like that. It's complicated.
It's not a good word.
Ruby's being hunted. The schools are being attacked. All for what? What is the point of all of this? Will you just tell us what's going on?
He's speaking for the fandom.
Just sit down. You're stressing me out, kid.
Jaune's speaking for the fandom in this.
Not many people are super religious these days.
I remember hearing Monty say that he wasn't wanting religion to play a major part.
Created dozens of gods. But if you believe Ozpin, 2 of them are actually real. They were brothers. The older sibling, the god of light, found joy in creating forces of life.
Hi, Cat.
Meanwhile, the
No, I'm not gonna play with you right now.
the god of darkness, spent his time creating forces of destruction. As you can imagine, they both had pretty different ideas about how things should go. The older one would spend his days creating water, plants, wildlife. And at night, his brother would wake to see all the things that the elder had made and become disgusted. To counteract his brother's creations, the god of darkness brought drought, fire, famine, all that he could do to rid Remnant of life. But life always returned. So one night, the younger brother went and made something. Something that
Grim.
shared his innate desire to destroy anything and everything.
No, that answers some questions.
Grim.
You guessed it. The older brother had finally had enough. Knowing that their feud couldn't last like this forever, he proposed that they make one final creation. Together. Something they could both be proud of. Their masterpiece. Younger brother agreed. This last great creation would be given the power to both create and destroy. It would be given the gift of knowledge so that it could learn about itself and the world around it. And most importantly, it would be given the power to choose. To have free will to take everything it had learned and decide which path to follow. The path of light or the path of darkness.
Not everything's so black and white.
And that is how humanity came to be.
But what does that have to do with us?
Well, that's the kicker. See, the 4 gifts to mankind, knowledge, creation, destruction, and choice, aren't just metaphorical. Each of them exists in a physical form, left behind by the gods before they abandon Remnant. And each of them is extraordinarily powerful.
Wait, there's a black,
If someone
at
would
least one
collect
black
all
rotating.
4, they'd be able to change the world. And that's exactly what the enemy wants. The Huntsman Academies were created to train generations of humanity's protectors, but they also serve.
So you have an idea on the Council of Justice goals now. That's interesting.
When Ozpin's predecessor founded the schools, he built them around the relics to act as a fortress.
Jeez.
Not only would
He's
they
freaking
be
old.
easier to defend, but they would be constantly surrounded by trained warriors. The hope was that hiding the relics would keep mankind from using them against itself.
Yeah, how's that working
And,
out?
of course, keeping them out of her reach.
So where does she come in?
So, yeah, there's that.
Her. You mean Salem?
That's right. Not much is known about her, and quite frankly, that's not what matters. What
I don't know,
matters
it seems
right
like
now is
kind of
that
important
she
thing.
wants the relics. And if she gets them, it's not going to end well.
Curious. Oh.
You know, you can always go in and say hi.
I don't want to bother him.
A father's never too busy for his daughter.
Not all of my friends would agree with you on that.
Here.
What? Where are you going?
You've never been very talkative, but that boy you brought home loves to run his mouth. I want to hear more about the adventures of Team RWBY.
Collie, is that you, dear?
Hey, Dad.
Blake. Well, this is a
I said,
surprise.
I do like him so far.
Please, come sit.
Hope it doesn't sour like Mercury did.
Don't worry, I've got it. Sit down. Sit down.
I don't want to keep you if you're...
Nonsense. I've been cooped up in here all day. You still take sugar, right?
Oh, actually,
Oh, sorry.
No, it's fine.
Oh, here, take this one.
No, really, it's no big deal.
You sure?
She really does not know how to do social things.
Old habits, I suppose. Might want to let it cool.
Right.
So, is it warm in Vale?
Huh?
It just seems like your outfit doesn't cover very much.
It covers plenty.
I mean, a little more armor might help, don't you think?
I'm fine. I don't need armor. I can look after myself.
Gira talking about the video game trope. Nice.
I know you can. I'm sorry.
Why? Why would you say that?
Sweetheart, what's wrong? What did I say?
She caused her friend's arm to be ripped off?
How can you still love me after what I did?
Blake.
It's not exactly something she's been exposed to very much.
Your mother and I will always love you.
You were right. I shouted at you and yelled at you, but you were right. I called you cowards.
It's okay.
But yeah, quite honestly, she's not had a whole lot of
the White Fang with you and Mom. I should've
strong
listened to you,
models
and I'm sorry.
as far as, you know, good relationships go.
I'm so sorry.
Blake, it's fine. We never held anything against you, and I never feared you would fail. The only thing I ever feared was that you would fall down the wrong path. And I am so proud to see you haven't.
But I did. It was...
And you pulled yourself out. You came back. There aren't many who possess that kind of strength, and even fewer that have the courage to face their demons again.
Yeah.
Vale, Mountain Glen, Beacon. You confronted the White Fang time after time.
I didn't do it alone.
No?
Interesting that he learned about it.
Which is why I wanted to ask you. Why did you leave Vale? Why did you leave your friends behind?
Whoa! This isn't the bathroom! I'll just be going. Sorry to interrupt this tender family moment.
I really don't like you.
I really like him.
Alright. So let's say we believe all of this. There really is this crazy evil being behind these attacks, not just some thugs trying to become powerful. Why doesn't the world know? Why isn't Atlas going after them, or Mistral?
And why aren't we in more of a hurry to get to Haven? Shouldn't we be getting them a message? What if they're next?
The headmaster over there saw what happened at Beacon. He's not dumb. He'll be on his guard. Besides, it takes time to mobilize...
And Osmond
forces
wasn't?
like that. Do you really think they planned out that attack on Beacon overnight? And to answer your
There's actually a really good, or
it's the
really
same
strong
reason
claim.
we keep quiet about the maidens. If the whole world knew about the relics, about Salem, it would be chaos. We'd have another great war on our hands, and this time, you'd have to fight. Look, I had the same questions too. But old Ozpen always put his foot down. We can't cause a panic. I can't tell you how many times I've heard that.
It's a never-ending bottle.
Smart. She works from the shadows, using others to get what she wants, so that when it comes comes time to place the blame, we can only point at each other.
It's not a
She's
bad
trying to
strategy.
divide us, humanity. And so far, she's done a pretty damn good job.
And there's the moon.
All right. So what should we do?
I don't really know. Ozpin has put a lot of trust in the headmasters. Like I said, the schools are an important part of stopping Salem. Atlas is going to be on high alert after the last attack, and Vacuo is, well, Vacuo. It'll be hard to hire thieves and scoundrels to fight against other thieves and scoundrels.
Except Ironwood doesn't have a whole lot of,
Add in the
or as
fact
much
that
clout as he
Saber and
used
her
to.
crew claim to be from Haven, and I think it's likely the next target. So, we're on our way to the headmaster. Haven't heard from him in a while, even before the attack. I'm hoping he has the answers.
Assuming he hasn't been replaced.
All right, I think it's time you kids got some sleep.
Uncle Crow,
Yeah?
this is a lot to take in.
No
And
kidding.
it all sounds crazy,
Yeah?
but I'm willing to do whatever I can to help. Because I trust you. But why couldn't you trust me? Why couldn't you just travel with us instead of all of this secrecy and...
Look,
Like John
this has
said.
nothing to do with trust. It's a long story, okay?
You're playing bait.
Seriously? Now you're tired of telling us stories?
Did you know that crows are a sign of bad luck? Old superstition, but it's how I got my name. You see, some people can absorb electricity, and some people can burst into rose petals. And some people are just born unlucky. My semblance isn't like most. It's not exactly something I do. It's always there, whether I like it or not.
So I still wonder if
Bring misfortune.
the crow itself is a semblance or not. Or just a gift from
Guess you
the
could call
clan.
me a bad luck charm. Comes in real handy when I'm fighting an enemy. But it makes it a little hard on friends. And family.
Well, you are just a real bundle of help, aren't you?
Yeah.
So his semblance is bad luck. Huh.
Where are you going?
Taking a walk.
Need to refill my drink.
There's nothing else you want to tell us?
Not tonight.
Still kind of curious about Ren's.
Ugh. No concept of privacy, no respect for personal space.
I'm sorry, okay? Ow! I'm sorry!
Stop stopping him. Just punch him.
Look, I promise it was important. I needed to find you to talk to you.
What, son? What could be so important?
I was talking to your mom and she said something weird about the White Fang.
I'm stopping you right there.
But
I told you. I'm not here to fight the White Fang. I'm not here to fight anyone. I'm here to rest, to figure things out, and to see my family.
your mom said White Fang members don't wear masks in Menagerie, but I saw one at the market yesterday. I even got a picture.
Son,
Look, I'm trying to help.
I don't want your help.
The bushes. Oofed.
A freaking ninja?
Spy.
But why would... Hey, wait!
What's happened?
The White Fang is evil, I totally called it, and I'm bringing your daughter back!
That's worked so well in the past.
We should probably get moving.
Yeah.
Yeah, that wound can't have been a good thing.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Bleeding out booze? Of course. Nice. Sugar with exclamation point. Alright. Let's pause that. Get you out of here. So, let's see. Papa Belladonna still doesn't like Sun, so I like him even more. Instead of spy, that white thing, I want to call bait. Or possibly lure. To lure Blake away. Because if it happens in the forest, it's, granted, not unlikely, but it's possible that they might be able to play off, you know, her going missing is just something that she's going to do anyway. So I do find it interesting he's as well informed as he was, you know, with Mountain Glen, Vale, and Beacon. And his daughter's results in that, as well as the fact, you know, of Team RWBY itself. Because that wouldn't have been as widely broadcast before the tower went down. I said, possibly the tournament, you know, he may have seen, but that doesn't follow that he would see the rest of it. Let's see. And Crow telling him about the maidens and Jaune pretty much pointing him right out. Crow's semblance being bad luck, I find interesting. Might be why the entire team, you know, kind of stalled. Which might also explain why at the very last minute is always when he's able to save somebody. I do find it amusing Sun's giving a lot of stories about Team RWBY to Blake's mother. I'm terrible at names. It's also where she, you know, grew to like tea instead of coffee. Didn't see Yang in this one, or in the last one, I think. Didn't see Weiss in this one. Did see Ranger, and I'm kind of sad they didn't, you know, make the reference of maybe one or two. All in all, these episodes are way too short. Though I look at that, you know, the core's been going for 24 minutes, so really dense. There's not. Well, I'll probably, you know, respond in comments to different reactors. I don't have anything I can think of right now I really want to say about it that I haven't already said. I said Raven's there, which I assume she's following Crow. Though it's entirely possible that she's also following RWBY. Sorry, it's after work. I'm kind of tired. Still not fully recovered from Christmas. A week later. No, there's a lot of interesting minor things that happen, but more story, though, you know, learning what the relics were is interesting, and seeing Jaune basically being the voice of the fandom, It's kind of amusing. Oh no, I can't think of much else I want to say right now, so there'll be the outro and then continue on. So, I'm Risk. Have a good day. Bye! Hey, my hair is all sorts of crazy today as I have about an hour to edit and put this one up, so why not? Today I'm going to talk about Arnold is actually, it's actually one of the real big ones. He's actually one of the first I found. Hey, he may be one of the reasons I, decided to wake up this channel. Anyway, go check him out. He's done a lot of reviews, reactions. He usually, does a stream. He just moved into a new house, so congratulations, Arnold. Go follow him on, Twitter, YouTube, and go follow him. There'll be a link up here to his page. If you want to subscribe, and go check out the Rooster Teeth video and give them some loving, and have a good day. Bye!